G'day everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Craft by Tim. Still not going on with the sword. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how long this is gonna take, but it's taking definitely longer than what I expected it to. I didn't really want to leave you guys hanging for a bit, so I thought that I would do another sort of filler video, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a frame in like the most simplistic, relatively easy way possible, but still end up with a relatively nice looking finished product. So this is actually a really easy project, and you don't actually need an awful lot to get it done. You're going to need a few things though. First of all, some timber. What I've got here is a bit of jarrah, 14 millimeters thick, however many millimeters wide. Obviously the width depends on the size of your picture. The larger your picture, the wider you can have your border so it doesn't look too weird. You'll also need some sort of backing for it. For that I'll probably use some MDF if I have any. If not, I'll probably go get some. And of course, you can use glass. However, today we're going simplistic and cheap. It looks fine as is. If you want to, you can go get glass, but obviously that's gonna increase the cost quite a bit. But today we're gonna do it with simplistic tools. I am going to be using the drop saw, but that's just for convenience. You'll basically need a handsaw, a drill, your occasional marking tools, spring dividers, or you can use a set of calipers or an actual marking gauge. And lastly, and probably most importantly, one of these things, which I actually have no idea what they're called, but I will... That's what they're called. That there. So we're going to need something to frame. So I got a parcel from Redbubble today. Hopefully, this time I've locked out. And the thing that I actually ordered is actually the image that I ordered, and not an image of the image on a wall in a room. It's not even a lucky band on it. Let's see how it looks. Is that the right eye? Hey, that's actually not bad. It's a little pixelated, but it's a picture of Doom Guy with his bunny, Daisy. And it's actually like one of my favorite pictures in the world of gaming. Let's get to framing this. First thing that I'll do, cut this end off on a 45-degree angle. So that's pretty much the frame more or less done in its most simplistic form. There's still a few little bits of like hardware and stuff to do, but for the most part that's the frame done. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a little bit of fancy work to see whether or not I can make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more neat. And I'm going to start off by using this template here to cut out little corner pieces that are going to just sit there. And I'm going to use some shear oak for that. And then I might do sort of liners around the edge, maybe. And then I'll show you how to do the back. It's really, really simple. Let's get to it. pretty happy with the way that this actually turned out. It actually looks really good. And to be honest, it was just sort of a really fun project to sort of do, especially now that work is being quite horrible. It's nice to come home to do something like this and not have to worry about. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I am going to actually do something with this small spot here. I was going to write Doom and Daisy. I was going to do a little pyrography, then I realized that my brother has my pyrography tool, so I was like, oh, that's fine. I use a sheet of brass or copper or something like that. I just do that and then, you know, engrave it. And then I realized that my brother also has the Dremel tool. So when he gets that back to us, I'll do up a little sort of plaque. Well, yeah, not a bad way of doing custom frames. As I said, super easy, need very basic tools, and you can get a pretty appealing finish on it. So I'll catch you all in the next episode. In the meantime, do remember to stay safe, happy crafting, and as always, cheers.